Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and this is General Collective Read. I'm going to do another one, Virgos, because I want to love read. I know it's like it kept on talking about past love and not letting go of you, and it was a strong connection, and I do get that. I just want to give this read. If you want the other read, just let me know in the comments below, and I will upload it. If not, I'm going to upload this read right here. Okay? God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good of our wonderful, beautiful Virgos. Amen. Amen again. What is the love read for Virgos, please? And I don't, like I said, some reads I'll do a whole read and won't upload it because I'll be all over the place, stuttering and stumbling and repeating myself over and over again. So I decided that I'll just do this read. See, we have for love, for our wonderful Virgos. Ooh, for the highest good. For Virgos, please can I have this love read? And truth be told, the read repeats itself because it's collectively picking on the energy that's out and about around me. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Virgo. What is the message for Virgo's highest good? For love, please. Please show me the message for Virgo. Read. Thank you kindly. For Virgo, love read. Virgo, please. What's the throne energy for Virgo? Throne energy for Virgo, please. Another throne energy. Throne energy for Virgo. Thank you. Alrighties. Five Pentacles in reverse. This energy is a love read, but I'm seeing a recovery of feeling left out in the cold. Cost and coinage, looking out for someone that didn't look out back, it seems like, or coming up and not to on your level. Like you're put in where it seems like what you expected for them to do, they didn't do. How you expected for them to stand up, they didn't. And it's more or less feeling like, oh, now I know. Now I know. Toxicity. There's too many, please. For Virgo, please, love read. Alrighties, we have Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands in reverse with this Page of Swords in reverse. It's inspiring energy. Not talking, but peeking and looking and prodding. There was some toxicity. But what's the thing is, where you're sitting in the center energy of this Queen of Wands, feeling powerful, beautiful, alluring, and even with these legs ready to get it on. Unburdened, Ten of Wands in reverse. Not being stubborn or taking on more than you can bear because you've been there. Now, there's Four of Pentacles is here at the bottom. It's like you're holding on to, for I feel, is the fact of what happened in the past. You're holding on to this feeling of being left out. You're holding on to this feeling of being left in the, to the point where they didn't, where you recovered on your own is the best way. And the fact that you recovered on your own, you're holding on to the fact that this is the position you're in now. It's like the way you're holding on to the fact that you are beautiful, powerful, and you really did that. You really pulled yourself out the mud and did it impeccable because you was in the mud with this devil energy. Magician is in reverse under this hope, this Four of Pentacles. It's showing that you're holding on to the fact that you got things done and you're not even going out on a limb and manifesting all your wonderfulness for anything that does not deserve it, because you're really going on this fate of where your karma is taking you to these unlimited places. The untold story in reverse is behind it. It's showing that you know that this whole feeling of leaving out is just they done did something. They showed you who they was at the perfect timing, because it was like the way you recovered from that lack has been so illuminating and so fantastic and going beyond that. Like, you got out while the getting was good, because if they was already tired and toxic and connected to you, imagine what the burden would have been if they were still around you for your blessings, you know? Even down to this Ace of Cups where there's love. Oh, yes, there's an abundance. Oh, and here comes an apology. Oh, because you literally took the steps of taking this world on and taking this direction of distancing yourself to your happiness, moving on. Oh, look at, I'm being nosy. Here comes this Knight of Swords with the Lovers. Ooh, so there's gonna be some communication about a connection. But like I said in the last read, some of you is this manipulative ex who don't want to deal with the problem, because even them not having a wish fulfillment, they're not willing to take the steps that they need to do to be what they need to be for you, because they're already connected to something else and they looking out for themselves. And I don't think even with the Eight of Cups that you even for that. Like, no, take that offer or that, ew, that's what I'm saying. Let's get clarification. For Virgo, please. Clarification. And this love read for Virgo, please. I'm going to post this one instead of the other one. They're similar, but this one is more clear, so I can see more further into the message than the last one. Like, I was still seeing this person still trying to make his comeback, but I see it in this energy on this deck. Yeah, they're making a comeback, but it's not successful, because you're not trying to be burdened, because you really feel like and know that you are way powerful and literally they want to be stuck to you to anchor you. Okay. Let's see for Virgo, please. Ooh. Love read for Virgo. Let me do one more shuffle. I'm seeing the Eight of Cups again. Yeah, you're walking away from, because you're holding on to the fact that they didn't come through like they were supposed to. And what they stand for is like something that you don't even want to be attached to. Let's see what we have for this clarification for Virgo. Okay, so far we have Capricorn here, Virgo. You don't have to be a Capricorn, but I'm telling you that's that's the major arcana here. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. Uh-huh. Sure do. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. Uh-huh. Well, what happened is, on this double energy, the cycle is completed because it's a 6 and a 4 swords in reverse. But it's also showing even with their return, because they're going to try to come back, I told you, of course. But it's because they don't have, it's like they didn't want to deal with the understanding and to really be alone with their thoughts and to get the rest that they need. They just want to get away from whatever was stressing them out. And if that stress them out, they go this way. If this stress them out, they go that way. It's like, if you stress them out, they leave. And then once they get stressed out over there, without being in a place of being with their own thoughts, with their own understanding and healing, they just move, you know? Also, with this Queen of Wands energy is clarified by Justice and the Six of Wands in reverse. Again, it's more or less the slaying the snake, slaying this dependent in this codependent energy, this toxicity, even it could have been, um, I want to say addictions, pleasurely. I don't know. Because you slayed the snake to get balance, and you no longer see a victory, and feeling like that had such an effect on you because you really see how much power you have in your choice of who you deal with. It's like, why do, it's like the feeling the need to even, it's like no longer even feeling the need to engage, letting it go, cutting it out, getting balance in life. The fact that you're not even trying to be burdened anymore is because you have the strength with the Four of Wands in reverse. The strength is to really recognize that this connection is not connecting anymore. Which in the last read, the energy was the Four of Wands in reverse. Now it's like, okay, the recovery part. Again, it's like the moving on in the message. A further part in the story for people who are in a different part of this message. Yes, Nine of Pentacles is there. Yeah, you holding on to the fact that for you, for some of you, you're getting your bearings and you're making your moves. It took you a while, but you understand that you had to budget your time and your money because for some, it took a lot out of you, financially as well, you know, or for some, the recovery in itself feel like just even spending time with them is taken away from your work or your savings or your extra activities that was bringing you extra money. Is like now you're back on your path and you're holding on to the fact that you can't take any more L's when it come up to your money because you feel like who's for you, or you can't take L's when it comes to your stability because when it comes to relationships, who's for you wouldn't be a burden to you. And not for you to run like they do when things get a little hot. It's more or less saying like not taking on anything with all these red flags. So we have Libra energy and Leo here as well. Can I have advice and outcome for Virgo, please? Advice and outcome for Virgo's highest good in love, please. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. What's this? Oh, Lord. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Cups. So again, someone is healing from the fact that this is in and is making their move. Or also someone is trying to come back from the past and it's a no for you. Either way, that's what I see in the extra advice and outcome. But let's get the advice and outcome for Virgo, please. Also, Virgo, what I was saying too for most of you was that the focus on it being about your money now, because you, for some of you, it's more like you want to basically put your status in a better position to where you get better suitors. Okay? Yeah. Look, just like I said, Eight of Pentacles. The Hangman in reverse. These are coming out again in the read. Four of Wands. The Lovers in reverse. Mother of Swords in reverse. The Sun. Oh, thank you kindly. And Strength. My goodness. You got a lot of Leo energy, which came out again in this read. So I'm going to take this as this is the same message. But what I'm saying is the advice and outcome as far as you basically working hard, focusing on your craft, focus on your money, is showing like you just keeping, like, even the way you work so hard is like if anybody step in, they're stuck. It's like whatever you do right now, this is what you have put in for a while. and you're focused completely on it. Because the hangman is in reverse to where now you're open, your eyes is open wide, and I'm seeing both with this four of swords in reverse with this hangman reverse is both signifying on the pictures of a nocturnal type of energy that's awake now. Like the vampire's up, you know, and the bat is up, and the bat and the vampire is both like the same in like horror flicks. Like the bat used to be like when a vampire would transform, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the bat in the hangman in reverse is this feeling of you're no longer blinded, you know, by the red flags, you know, or thinking that you didn't see them, you wasn't looking at them. And now it's like this, you more seeing how your foundation is based on clarity and communication. And that's where the lovers is in reverse, is saying like no longer seeing that where the choice to be with someone is more or less about not wanting to deal with anything unless it's truthful, clarity. You seeing things, and even something that you feel like you could stand in, like you could really trust it, and you can literally feel like, oh, I can defend this, I can believe in it because it's not toxic. The Fool is in reverse again, knowing before you leap, knowing that it's like you have the wings to fly. Even with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's showing that you had to defend yourself and let them know you can't work with them anymore because it was too much manipulation, too one-sided. And even though there's a path of love and you having love for them, your future is about balance and a real true pair. So the decision is really to recover from the pain, get some introspect. With this Nine of Wands, you're setting up a protection and a perimeter. I don't know, it's like you're getting super guarded. Because for some, you really like focus on the fact that it's not about love right now for you. You know, you don't even think that people are really, like, it's really capable for you to get that true pair right now. So it's more or less just saying you need to be strong and get to what you need to put you in a stronger position. And that's where it's looking like you don't want it to take too long, but you really want it to be done right. You're not rushing. Kid you not. Because I see the Knight of Pentacles, even with the Hermit, is a whole turtle. It's like this is a journey where you like, it seems like it's a slow start because of certain things you're holding on to. It's something about that past that threw you in a doozy. But it seems like once you let it go, or where you at that Four of Cups, here comes the Six of Pentacles. So it just seems like the reciprocity comes when it's not really of a feeling of you just don't want to get, you don't want to be jaded or like bitter by it. I know you want to seem like you know what you know, but there's always an untold story that I was seeing numerous times in the last read. And with these major arcanas here, this is truly a choice for you not to engage in certain things because of still trying to recover from the pain of what the loss of the last connection. And I do believe that we should take time and not have our relationships run concurrent so we can heal. And I think that's what you're trying to do, but the way you're healing, I hope for your sake, it looks to me though, is this healing process is you just focused on your coins. And you know, looking good while you're doing it. So that's what I see for this week for you wonderful Virgos. Till next time, love and light.